How much do you make in a day? Would you like to make more? Well, the answer is right here. VIP School of Forex is here to help you multiply your income. Save time and make money by joining VIP School of Forex, a world-class school of Forex, trading and stock brokerage. VIP School of Forex, first and only in Africa. Nurturing Forex trading skills, fully equipped and affordable. You can't afford to miss on this lifetime opportunity. VIP School of Forex, Awakening Africa.
왜 이러는 거야?
아무래도 완두천인 것 같사옵니다.
언제 다시 돌아오는 거지 왜?
다시 오긴 어려울 수도 있다.
그럼 제가 이제 누가 읽어주는 거지 왜?
담이 네 몫이다.
이 아비의 손으로 직접 널 베어버리고 싶어질지도 모르니까.
주저하시는 연유가 뭡니까?
나가! 내 눈앞에서 없어져 당신!
이거 아무래도 저 학계에서 돌이킬 수 없는 강을 건너신 듯 싶으이.
A great outcry fills the stadium. What do the 40,000 audiences want? The German tanks are storming in. The new standard at the top. 2013 Bundesliga opens in GBS TV. Judge it live, only on GBS.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us on Women's View this Friday morning. I hope you are okay, and we thank God at least, the sun has come out because it started out as a chilly morning, but we thank God for the sun, and I believe that, yes, your morning is coming up really, really well. So thank you so much for joining us. My name is Winnie Lubembe. Now, last week, we talked about women empowerment, and we said as a woman, it's very important because women, carry almost all the responsibilities of, providing just the basic needs of the family, of the society. So we have a lot on our shoulders, and it's very important for a woman to be empowered so that we have an empowered family, we have an empowered society, and above all, we have an empowered nation. So today we're continuing with the same. So if you have any question, feel free. The number is 21144. We have this beautiful guest who's, started out from a very humble beginning and rose up to be who she is today. And I believe through her story, you will be empowered as a woman, as a young lady out there, as a young girl, just listening to her story. So what you need to do is stick around till the end of the show and feel free to participate. Like I said, the number is 21144. So let's get to meet our lovely guest. Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning.
You look amazing. I love the natural hairstyle.
Thank you.
You're making me almost, think of, shaving my hair and
crossing over.
I will one day. Okay. All right, so good to have you on set today.
Thank you.
Kindly tell us your name and what you do.
My name is Betty Marimu. I am a born-again Christian.
Okay.
I do business. I'm a co-director with my husband at Benika East Africa Limited, where we deal with medical equipment and consumables. Also, I'm a salon owner.
Okay.
I also tutor part-time students for hair, dressing, and beauty at an organization called IACA, that's Integrated Education for Community Empowerment.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, karibu sana, an empowered woman, all those titles. All right, tell us a bit.
Hi, Winnie. Happy because weekend is here.
Yeah,
because my week was very busy, but seeing that the weekend is ahead of me, I'm very happy.
Yeah, so we can at least rest.
Good morning, viewer, and today we are discussing about empowerment in women. So today we want to empower you, woman, because empowered woman is empowered not only a nation but globally. So we want to empower you, woman, outside there, because we need you to be empowered so that you can do your daily duties as normal. So thank you and stay tuned.
All right, so like I said, feel free to participate. Ask any question that you have concerning today's topic, or post your comment or your view as well. Remember, the number is 21144, or alternatively, you can post your comment or your question as well on our Facebook page, that is Women's View. So feel free to participate and of course join the discussion. Like we said, you know, being a woman is a very important role, a very, let me call it a gift, being a woman, because you carry all the responsibilities of the family, of the society. But most of the time you find that women are denied, you know, the resources, the information, the education, which makes them go down low, and of course they're not able to teach their children, or of course contribute to the society or to the nation. So today we want to empower so many women, so many young women, so many ladies out there, and tell them you can do something out of what you have. So let's get to listen to this amazing story by Betty. So Betty, you started from a humble beginning. Let's go to it.
Okay, I was working as an employee somewhere at along Thika Road, and time was never available enough as I wanted. I wasn't earning as much as I wanted. Things were not just flowing as I had wished. I was not where I was at that time. And I started thinking going business-wise. And so I thought about doing a part-time job. As I worked full-time, I would also create some time to do something at home. So I started by making mandazis at home.
Are you serious?
And that was, I would wake up at 3
in the morning.
Okay. And I would make mandazis. And I didn't have a car, so I would make very early and leave. When my husband would be going to queue to go to work, I would be there early to sell mandazis to people who were already working. There were garage guys, there were people in the market, so I would make sure I had them breakfast in time. So I did that for 6 months, and then I decided to upgrade my education.
Because the money that you got from selling mandazis?
Oh yes, I paid for my education to upgrade my education in computers. And so that's what I did. And when I had done that, I managed to get a better job than where I was, because I already upgraded my education. So I was able to, I had access to a better job. And after that, I continued working. I was still earning now more money, better than previously, but still that was not enough. So I decided to come up again.
Money is never enough.
Oh yes, because at this time, you know, children now came to limelight, and we started thinking about school fees. You know, when you get children, are thinking about a bigger house, you think about school fees, there are more responsibilities, you think about getting a caregiver, and so you need much more money. And as the woman in the home, you need to supplement for your husband if he's working, because you cannot just stay at home and wait. Yeah, it's not good enough to just stay and always wait to receive. Yeah, it's not good enough.
You had 50 shillings, so nambiwa buy mboga, buy everything. Now bakisha change.
And it's never enough.
It's never enough.
It's never enough. So somehow you must wake up and think big. Like, what are you going to do? How are you going to make more money? And you know, you cannot go outside there and steal. You cannot go outside there and beg. I saw people begging, and at this time I was working with another girl, and she told me, how comfortable is it that a woman would get herself on the street and begin to beg with 2 hands and 2 feet, and they're okay physically?
You know, it's very sad. I usually tell Sabina this, you know, every time you walk, you know, down the streets in town, and you see this woman with very small children, like let's say 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, at night, begging for money. And this woman is not like she's physically or, you know, handicapped or anything. She's very much okay. And we were thinking it's high time we do something to remove that woman from the street and tell her you can do something instead of just staying there, and of course exposing your kids to cold, which of course, you know, they can catch pneumonia and all that, you know, all sort of diseases. So we need to really do something and get that woman out of that street and do something.
Yes, we need to do something about that. And the earlier we did it, the better.
Okay.
Because the woman is the homeowner, you know. I normally say this to some of my women friends. The man is the one who has the seed, but the woman is the one who carries the seed. She's the one who brings it to fruition. So if she does not take care of the seed properly, then we are going to have an abortion. We're not going to have a perfect birth, you know. You who carries the seed, and you're looking at 9 months after that, you're supposed to be bringing forth and taking care of this baby. If you do not take care of this pregnancy or this seed that you have received, 9 months later or a few months after, we will be talking of a different story. There will not be an encouraging story. So the woman is very, very important in the sense that she's the one who bears the burden. She's the one who is the pillar of that home. So if the woman does not arise to do something, really that home is not a happy home. That home is limping. Yeah, there's something amiss in that home. When the man provides, the woman is the one who knows what she's supposed to do with what has been given in her hands. You know, when the man leaves money in the home, he doesn't give a roster or a list and says, I want you to buy this and this and this. You know, he leaves money, and when he comes, he wants food. You know, he doesn't want to find the children dirty. He wants the home well kept. And when the home is well kept, that man is happy and settled in that home. So the woman is the one who knows what to do with what she has been given.
You know, I love the way you talk so passionately about being a woman. It's actually a blessing being a woman.
And you say a woman should be the best planner, because you find out when they go outside, they go maybe to streets, they are doing some small businesses. But you see, the environment that they're doing their businesses is not that conducive for whatever that they're doing. You find out maybe Kanjo, Askaris, they come, they chase these people, and you are running, you leave your kids there. Then these kids will be there crying, you are hiding elsewhere, you come back, you pick them. Then I ask myself, if that happened today, whatever that you received for that day, how about you just use the smaller amount that you do something else, because today you are running, tomorrow you expect you'll be maybe running, the day after tomorrow, same thing. You don't have this mind of growth in you. So, and as a woman, you are being, as you said, you are left with 50 shillings. You are a great planner. Why is it that, is it the mindset or what is it? Because if you have like 500 shillings, you can do something. You can do like she said, she started with mandazi, she went in garage. And those areas, it's hard to find like askaris, city council askaris there. You can do your own business, and after like 10, when it reaches 10, you are okay. You're done with your business. You've sold all the mandazi that you had. Now you can do another thing. You can even upgrade as she did. Maybe she was doing the side business and she had time to upgrade her education. But here you find out, some they say, serikali. To Saidi, and you are there, you don't want to stand up so that you can be helped. How can serikali will it come in your house and help you?
Or tell you, anza kufanya hii,
wachana na handkerchief, now you start you selling this and that. So as a woman, because we are the great planners, and like a husband, giving you 50 shillings and coming back, finding that he left you with 50 shillings, and when he comes back,
he finds food on the table.
Food on the table. Everything is there, you know. So having that such mind, why is it not? Why are you not implementing that idea in your own life? Because this is a long time thing.
I think people need to have that clear vision of where they want. Remember last week we had Monica, a very lovely guest, and you know, she came from a very humble background, you know, ghetto or kabisa, but she knew where she wanted to go. She knew what she wanted in life, and that did not deter her from, you know, achieving her dream. And right now she's really doing big. Of course, we'll have her after the first break. But you know, talking about selling mandazis early in the morning, you know, at the garage, and of course, you're selling to the men, probably. And you know, those guys at times where, you know, you go sell mandazis to them, and then they want, they frustrate you, they harass you, and, you know, they do all sort of stuff to you. Was it easy for you?
That was the most difficult thing. In fact, I used to go and sell, and anytime I came back, I would ask myself, can I really do something better? Because I didn't like the response. I didn't get a good reception. So I was so uneasy with all that. They mocked me a lot, and I always thought I would do better. I would come out of that place and be a different person. In fact, one time as I got employed after that, one of them came to ask and get a contract to do some seats for the company I was working for.
You there.
And he found me there. And honestly, I'm so sure he didn't know how to behave because of the person he had seen me to be and what regard he had for me. And here I am different. And then I knew that sincerely a woman can make it. And when they find you in a different view, in a different environment, maybe they can give you some respect. And I realized that all you need sometimes, you need to get empowered. And getting empowered may not just be educationally, as in you have to go to school, but we have trainings, we have vocational trainings.
That you need to go to school for you to be successful, for you to live a good life, which is not, you know.
That is not the perfect truth. That is not the perfect truth. I have nothing against education because education exposes you. Education gets you out there. Education fills your hands. And so you know what to do with it. And the woman is best in that. You have it in your hand, you know what to do with it. Because the woman is the one who receives. And when a woman receives, she's not a selfish person. She's not always just thinking about herself. I know women outside there who, when they get however little, all they want to do is they're thinking about buying something for the baby, you know, thinking about paying some house rent, some bill, you know, so that the children have shelter. You get? The woman is not a selfish person in my view. When a woman gets something, it's never about me, myself, and I. You know, it's always like, what can I do to my children? And when you empower the children, you're empowering the family, and in turn empowering the entire society, which is very, very important.
Very important.
So when this man finds me there, I am so sure he was so uneasy. But he had to believe it anyway because
he had no choice.
Yeah, wherever he was going to the CEO, I was working as a personal assistant, and so he had to
go through
pass,
you,
through me to yeah. And I didn't want to. I just wanted to make him know that even a woman can make it, given a chance. You know, given an equal platform, a woman can make it. She just needs to have some education, even if not at the university level. The woman can be given technical and vocational training. She can be given that. And the woman can be taught and exposed to leadership qualities as early as the teenage age.
True.
Yeah.
And you saw there's so many women out there, I believe, who are watching you right now and seeing the way you started from a very humble beginning, started, you know, by selling mandazis, and here you are right now. And they're like, okay, fine, I would want to do the same. You know, I would want to do just anything with the little that I have. But let's say I don't have money. I don't have like too much money to start a very big business, but I have just small amount of money that I can do something. But then again, there's this other fear of what will people think of me? What will people say about me? What will my family or, you know, my friends, my colleague think about me? How did you manage that?
Okay, we need to answer you. This is what I would say. Thinking about where to get capital and money to put up together and do something. This actually is a self-discipline kind of practice. This woman who is talking about lacking capital and lacking money to put together to do something that is constructive is not walking naked. This woman has her hair made and well done. This woman has some executive shoes. This woman has some sophisticated handbag that she did not pick up on the street. And all these were not gifts. They were bought. If someone didn't buy for them, they bought with their own money that they had earned in a way. Let's say even somebody gave them the money. it is good for a woman to learn the discipline and the art of saving as little as they can get.
Big
as
problem.
little
Most people don't know how to save.
They can get.
Okay.
When I went for my computer training in IET, they wanted so much money. And the reason I didn't register in immediately is because I would not raise up the money at once. Looking at it that my husband was the only one providing for the family. And I didn't want to, bring in another baggage of a need, and we still have some that is not being sorted by an extra person. So the little that I was earning, I was saving and putting aside, and I totaled up this, and he was able to add some, and that is how I was able to go to school.
Oh, he was very
But if I
supportive,
just sat down and said, I don't have, it's never enough, there is no day
That money
you
will
will
be
wait
enough.
to be a millionaire and get some money out of the million and go to school with it, or save it up to do something with it. It starts from as little as 100 shillings.
Okay.
When you get 100 shillings, you can easily save from that if you want to. The issue here is, are you passionate about it? Is there something you really want? Do you have a goal? Is there something you want to achieve in life?
Okay.
That is the most important
Most people
thing.
have a problem with saving. Honestly speaking, I used to be like that.
I know.
You
true
know,
that,
like you have
true
100
that.
shillings and then you're like, just like 100 shillings, I usually take, let's say, for instance, you take 100 shillings for lunch, yeah? And then you're like, from today, I'll be eating 50, 50 shillings, and then 50 shillings, I would go and save it. Most people have that big problem.
It's a dangerous problem.
Can you give us
and
a
that is
tip?
why
What you
called
did?
it. That's why I called it a difficult discipline. A difficult discipline. It will take you to go outside there to the streets and look at kids the way they suffer on the streets, and you'll wonder, are they entitled to a 3 meal in a day? And the answer would be obviously no. And if they did, it would be from a good Samaritan who maybe just gave them leftovers or extra. Extra. After they had hit theirs enough, whatever was left extra is what they were given. But look at this, you have it all. You were counting and planning for a breakfast, you're planning for lunch, you're planning for dinner. You can choose not to forgo a meal, but to reduce on what you are having.
Okay, tip number 1, if you can reduce, do it.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
If you can reduce, do it. From the don't despise the little that you have.
You can even save 10 shillings, right? Sabina,
Yes,
you were
yes,
telling
true
us
that.
sometimes, but Sabina was telling us that, she has like 3 daughters, right? So the youngest of them decided that kwa hii nyumba, from today, kila mtu atakuwa nakuja, then they have this big tin. Kila mtu, what was the amount?
Yeah, 10
10
shillings.
shillings.
Yeah, 10
Okay.
shillings each, and we are 4. So by the end of the day, we have 40 shillings every day, and we started it from January. When it reached December,
Tell us. You had good money.
Good money. December, December holiday, we had our own, we have our own account, and this beside whatever that my husband, he knows nothing about that. So whatever that he was planning this December, we are doing this and that. We had our own plan. So it's, and when I started, when the small child told us about that, I thought it will not work, because I was asking, where are you going to get that money? 10 shillings every day. But they told me, because you give us money every day when we go to school, we'll save from that one. So I was challenged with that small kid, and here I am. So you have to discipline yourself, because when you said about selling shoe and selling whatever, I have a friend who always, when she has a problem, the first thing she sells whatever she has. She started by selling the cell phone. She used the money. I don't know how. The money was gone. She sold a pair of shoes. Also, the money gone. So I was asking, are you going to sell yourself? Yourself. She'll be like removing her organ and sell, because sometimes as much as we want, we have to. even if we want to discipline ourselves, because here she told us, this one I got this money because I sold my stuff. But selling them, what do you want to do?
Does she sell them and
before even selling? You should, you should have at least a goal. Now she has sold everything.
Are you serious?
And she cannot account for the money.
Yeah, for the money.
Yeah, she doesn't know. She doesn't know where the money left, where the money went. She has nothing, and everything, the stuff that she was having,
everything is gone.
So it begins with having a purpose.
Yeah,
it begins with having a purpose. As in, why are you selling this? What do you want to achieve? You know, growing up as a young girl, no one exposes us to that kind of life. Some of us stay with our mummies to a very later age. And all we know and you're used to is being given. So time never comes in our life where it is expected of us to also give back and to do something on our own. Many times we are so dependent. So when someone ambushes us and tells us, you are supposed to provide food on the table, and you're thinking, that is work, you know, it is never a thing of the woman, you know, depending on your background. And that is why I think it's a good program to empower women, because then they get to know at an earlier age what they need to do, that they need to learn the art of saving. You know, I'm impressed by that story, that these children are not working, they're not employed.
Very young.
You get, they are not employed. These children are not employed. They are not employed. So nobody should say, I cannot able to save because I am not employed. No one should ever come up with that kind of a thing, because you may not be employed, but you're not working naked. You have something on you. And you don't need to sell that. What you can do, when you are given money to buy an extra dress, you can actually choose to do something else with that money for that time and buy a dress the next time, you know, so that you get yourself to be empowered, right? And when you teach these young girls how to save, it's so amazing, because then somebody now has to follow up, you know, and when it's a passion, when it's a purpose that is in them, when someone is looking towards something, you know, like when you're looking towards December, you're like, December we normally have a plan, so this is what we're going to do, this is where the money is gonna come from. So everyone is looking toward that. But if there's no one driving, if there's nothing driving you, then when you get even that 10 shillings, you'll say, I can buy some chips and eat. I can buy chips, me too. Yes, I can buy a pair of earrings, you know, I can weave a different style. That is what you'll always think about.
And most of us, I think the biggest mistake that we always make is the fact that we look at everyone else around us and think, hey, she has a nice dress, I have to get that dress. You go ahead, ata kama una pesa, you find all means to get that dress. If you know someone has a very nice hairstyle, you want that hairstyle. Like you want to live a life same as your friend, same or as your peers, as your group, as your workmates and all that. And like we say, that is not fair. Just use whatever you have. Save as much as you can. Ata kama ni kidogo, ata kama ni 10 shillings. Just develop that culture of saving. And as a woman, don't get scared at what people say about you, what will the friends say about you, because at the end of the day, have that clear vision of where you want to be in life and what you want in life. And once you have that vision, and of course that will drive you to achieving your goals. All right, so we need to go for break right now, but when you come back, we'll love to hear your story, you know, of how, is it Benika? I said that right? Yes, came about, and of course how you're managing it right now. All right, so keep sending your views and your questions as well to 21144. Remember, it's all about women empowerment today, and that was so powerful just hearing, you know, Betty's story. But there's more to come, and of course we have more guests on set, so you don't want to miss. Stick around. All right, thank you so much for staying with us. Remember, it's all about women empowerment today. And yes, we heard Betty's story, a really inspiring story. And I believe most of us can relate to, you know, that woman in the street, or if you know a particular woman in the street roaming around, not knowing what to do. And we said today it's all about removing that woman from the street and telling her this is what you can do with a little that you have. It doesn't have to be like 1,000,000 shillings or do 10,000 or 50,000. No, you can start small and of course dream big. Like we said, you need to have a clear vision of where you want to be in life. So keep sending your views and your comments to 21144. And we have two more lovely guests. The one we had last week, which watuambie walikuwa wapi. Friday, eh? Naona Friday nakuja vizuri, eh? All right, we'll start with you, Monica.
Hi viewers, my name is Monica Mzungu, founder and CEO of Scenery Adventures. I was here last week and I'm here today again. Sorry I was late, traffic, but I'm ready for the punishment.
Yes, we'll punish you. Suggest the best punishment for Monica and Nashipai today. Yes, okay.
Good morning, viewers. I'm Janet Nishipai. I'm a model, and I'm sorry, I'm quite late. But
you're here. That's the most important. All right. So when we started, we talking to Betty, and of course hearing her story, and we also mentioned about some of the women who are not literate, and like we said, it's a woman is the backbone of the family or the society or even the nation. But most of the time you find that women are, denied some of this, the access to, let's say, resources, education, information, and all that. So, okay, let's start with what's the best way, or what can we do to make sure that as women we have access to all those, resources, but not forcing, not pushing to get access to the resources and information and education, but just get it. Monica, can you start with you?
Okay, first for let's say me, I like talking about ghetto life because I've been there. That's a perfect example I can give. For example, we girls in ghetto, our parents can't afford school fees. We have bursaries. We have to apply for these bursaries for us to get education. It is compulsory for us to get bursaries because we are Kenyans. That's the best way we can get bursaries to go to school. And for, let's say, women who want to do business and they don't have money, nowadays we have a youth fund. Let's say youth fund between 18 years to 32 years. That's what I was told. And it's readily available as long as you have an asset to give as an assurity. Youth fund is available from 100,000 to 1 million. And nowadays it's not difficult like before. And then you're given a duration of, like I was told, it can be like 6 years for you to pay 100,000. And that is better and flexible for someone who is not able to get capital. Yeah, that's what I believe.
All right, Nashipa, someone is looking at you like, that chick looks really good.
I'd say the best thing a woman can do is build your house, rather build yourself by the bricks that you're thrown by others. You might not be so lucky to have gone to school, you might not be so lucky to have papers, you might not be so lucky to come from a family where you had a silver spoon in your mouth. But as I keep saying that, if you can dream it, you can make it.
Yeah, sure.
So it requires you to start from where you are. Start from that 1,000, start from that 100. The best thing you can do for yourself, even before starting, is prepare your mind. Just have a mindset that you're going to do this, and you're ready to face life, and you're ready to face challenges. So I wouldn't say that you can never give me a reason of, I'm here because, I'm here because. You can never give me a reason.
And that's the reason most people give out there. When you ask them, okay, what are you doing? Why are you doing whatever it is that you're doing? They'll say, it's because, I have children, I have kids to, pay school fees for, I have to provide food, but I don't have a job. So the easy way is, go to the streets and and which is not a good picture, at the end of the day.
It's the worst way to do it. If at all you have 100 bob, you can start from now somewhere. In life you have a dream to do. You have a dream to, I'm supposed to do this, but you should start from somewhere. With the little you have, you can do something. And ladies, we always put in our mind that men are supposed to do for us. If at all you just remove that mindset, you're good to go. Just put men aside. Let men's cash be a bonus to hard-working women. But let us work hard, women, and then just start from the little we have. Even selling the jugus, the burgers, those small stuffs, they can help us, and we can be able to educate.
She started selling mandazi.
Wow.
Waking up at 3 a.m. in the morning.
Wow.
Hey, that's really awesome. Let me go that way. Because at 3 a.m. most of us do sasa tunajifunika vizuri, but there you are waking up at 3 a.m.
and going to sell good to be creative, because don't just sell burgers because you
saw
your friends selling them. So you find there is somebody selling this kind of stuff here. You put your own there, another one there. So you
It doesn't
at the
make
end
sense.
of at the end of the day, who is going to buy those burgers? If I sell, you sell, you sell. So everybody, it's also good to be creative. Just look around. It depends with the environment that you're coming in from.
You know, in the market setup, every person, a lot of people are like doing the same things.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with that, people doing the same things. It happens to be a Kenyan culture. When I see you selling quills today, tomorrow I am there with my quills. Yeah?
Hey,
and
quills,
the reason I will fail is because when I am starting, I am doing it because you are doing. I do not have a better reason for doing what I'm doing. I do not have a purpose. Like, we're talking about getting 1,000 shillings, 100 shillings, you know. All this, I believe any of us can get 100 bob.
Yeah.
But now what do we do with the 100 shillings we have received? When we go out there and teach girls that they need to save so that they are not dependent on the male figure, when a girl saves, she needs to know where to spend that money. You know, you don't just save to buy shoes. You don't just save to make your hair. But a girl needs to be so focused that she's seen so far. She's looking at herself tomorrow as the home manager, as the caregiver of those children, you know, as the one who is going to pay school fees. And even if the man is going to pay, as the one who is going to shop for the children when they're going to school, you know, the man cannot be the one who buys the salt, you know, the one who buys the matchstick, the matchbox.
Seriously.
And when the man has brought food, the man buys beef and puts it there. And you're waiting for him to come in the evening for dinner, and you tell him, you know, you bought food na kuku na kiberiti.
Seriously.
You know, I had a lecturer in school who told us this. We'd go to the school canteen.
That is what happens.
It does happen a lot. There's a lecturer who told us in school, we'd go to the school canteen and you find people there with 3 shillings. Those days a soda used to be, a 500 ml soda was going for 23 shillings. So he would find you there with 3 shillings and you would ask him, Mr. Chang, please buy me a soda. A big one, add me 20 bob, I buy a soda. And he would ask you, my friend, how did you even think of buying a big soda and you only have 3 bob? You should be thinking about buying a packet of biscuit that goes for 5 bob. I expected that you had 20 bob and you're asking for 3 shillings to buy a soda. Then there you make sense. So even as women, when we go outside there and you're like, all you know is to cry, oh sina nisaidie serikali, and you do not, even if serikali opted to saidia you at that time and they called you, okay, come, we want to saidia you, what do you have to show? Would you even say, okay, I can speak good English, I can even clean the toilet, you know, and even if you were given that job to clean the toilet, can you really communicate? You know, I want to employ you in my company to clean the toilets where my clients use. The toilets my clients go to. And when they come to the toilet, you want to splash water on them. You do not have any decency on you. You cannot even communicate and say, excuse me, sorry, I'm going to bring some tissue. But you want to be like, hakuna tissue hapo, hujabeba, you know. I also want you to get exposed with some kind of education, just a little.
We think education is very important.
Oh,
you know, when
you can get vocational training. You don't have to. You don't have to go to the university to.
You know what she's talking about, a housewife. You know, sometimes you have our men. They have cash, but they're waiting for you to tell them, I need to do this business. But they're there seated, waiting to be given something. You know, these men end up going to have mpango kando who is working. And start the business
for them.
While
you're still there.
We should start from home. We should start, hey, Daddy Maze, you give me some cash, I need to do this business. And then you show your interest there. You start doing it, and then you avoid asking for chumvi, avoid asking for sugar, those small stuffs. And then that man will always come in the house. My wife is working, my wife has a business. At avoid that mpango za kando. You'll be proud. You know, men are proud when they see ladies, my wife is doing something.
Okay.
I think we just need to wake up and smell the coffee.
Yeah,
Seriously.
it's high time.
Yeah, because I spoke to a number of friends who happen to have mipango za kando, and I'm not pointing to anyone, but it's the simple things that they make them go out there. Sometimes it's not even about the sex.
Yeah.
It's about having a woman. Sometimes they even tell you, I just need a woman who reasons. I just need a woman who makes me do things. I just need a woman who corrects me. But we as women, you just sit out there thinking, oh, we are the poor, we are the weak gene. No, we are not the weak gene.
We are not.
And as she said, I really agree and second what she said, because we as women need to like step up and we need to stand out. The same way you be selling quills, nini, but I need to have something unique in me about my quills. I need to have something unique on how I speak to my clients when supplying them with my mandazis. I need to have a spice in my mandazi so that I can have a client who will be like, no, I just want to take Nashi Pai's mandazis and not Monica's. You need to stand out in everything you do. And the power is within us. We just need to work it out.
It's just that, you know, most of us don't know how to tap into an opportunity.
You
don't even know how to go about
even,
it.
Also, as women, the dressing code. Maze, you dress like a shosho in the house.
How?
Seriously. People do that.
I know.
They do that.
I know.
And we need to start from home. I need to be good to my husband to see that, hey, this is a woman. I need to give her some business to do. We start from there. You need to be, okay, you need to be competitive out there.
You actually need to manage the money that he gives you to run the house. Natajua, I can trust this woman even with the business.
And he comes early. Anaona, wife wangu ako sawa, ako.com. Ameng'ara, ana do business. You see things on the side.
Okay. Even a busy woman, a busy woman who is not idle, has so much to do. She has no time to go outside there and just panganga. You know, she does not have that time. The place where women get spoiled is when they begin to have the wrong company.
You're right.
When they begin to have the wrong company, and the wrong company for whatever reasons is always the idol group, which is
we need to do a research and find out why.
Yes, and that idol group are the one who should be empowered on this program. Those idol group, because maybe somewhere doing wherever that they're doing, I hope they're watching while doing that.
Just praying
because we want to empower them. Those who are idle, we want to empower them so that tomorrow they can be busier. So that they, because if you say we want to remove you from that idleness, then the idleness, who are they? They're the same women. We want to empower them. So all of us should come out. If you find your friends are idle, you go there. Please tell them. Instead of reasoning this way, talking about other people which are not helping you in a way, why don't you just use this time to do something which is profitable to you? Because those idol are the one who will, if you entertain them, maybe go to them and sell some jugus. If you want to, as you talk, buy this, buy that, they'll buy tomorrow. They'll have nothing to
Yes. And sometimes we blame our men. Our men are good. It's us to change ourselves for our men to change themselves. And what I just cry for this generation, things are happening. Relationships are really breaking up. And I really feel bad. Sometimes I pray. It's because we don't have understanding between as women and the men. Men are good. We need them. And we have to stay with them. We cannot stay single forever.
God's purpose.
Yes, God's purpose. We should be transformed women.
All right, so we have a couple of questions here. Like this one says, hi, I'm Linda, I'm working, but I can't save. I get the money 2 days. I get the money 2 days, no money. Oh, hi, I'm Linda, I'm working, but I can't save. I get the money 2 days, no money. Okay, we'll talk to her.
What does she do with her money?
Sorry? She didn't specify. She just said, I'm working 2 days. Akishapata dozi imepotea, disappeared. All right, and then another one says, hi, GBS. I'm a mother of one with dressmaking and tailoring grade 1, computer certificate, no job for 10 years. Nikona, a lot of stress, no capital. Please advise. This is Terry. Okay, thanks so much for Terry. Betty, can you talk to Terry?
Okay, Terry, thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad that you have tuned in. The first thing I would advise Terry is, when you have something in your hands, that is very important. And I'm really thankful that you have a certificate. You have empowered yourself in a way. So if someone shouted out a job today, you'd fit in. But I would want Terry to go out to the place where the jobs are. You know, if you went to school and got a certificate and put it in the house, sincerely, I wouldn't know you have it. I wouldn't even know you have a need. But if you stepped out with courage and boldness to where the industry is and said, guys, here is my certificate. Don't look down on me. Don't discriminate me. I am ready and willing to work. Even if it means starting at a volunteer's level, I'm good to go. And just by that little and little, you get exposure that takes you places. When you have the certification, when I see your work, sincerely, and I see your passion, you know, a good woman, one who is focused and has a purpose, never gives up. You will go today, they will chase you. Come back tomorrow, they will chase you. Until at time they get tired and say, hey, now you, these children of yours, shika. And you know, when they give you shika, you don't want that fish. You know, you push until at time you can be given the nets and the hook to actually go in there and fish. Yeah. But if you give up, you know, 10 years is a long time. And I know a lot of cloth making industries. And saving is not impossible. I know it is really hard, truly, truly hard. Because when you get into the idea of saving, that is when you have enough trials of, I need this, I was supposed to do this didn't happen. That is when you think you want to spend. Yeah. But if someone taught you how to save and also taught you where to spend the money you have saved, they helped you a great deal. So Terry needs to expose herself to the places where they do the same job, and she doesn't need to give up. She needs to follow up on a daily basis. They chase her and she'll still have the courage to continue. I mean, no one is that inhuman. Yeah.
On the fact that at least she can, you know, like, you know, sew clothes, dressmaking and stuff. I think she can, like you said, save a little and then buy her own machine and then, you know, start pole at home and of course get clients and all that. I believe she will go far. All right, we need to go for break right now, but we had another question. Can we answer that after break? And yeah, feel free to send your questions and your comments as well to 21144 if you are feeling empowered through these three amazing ladies, through their story, then feel free as well to post a comment at 21144. So we need to go for that break right now, but I think when we come back we need to talk about the aspect of culture, where, you know, the culture pulls so many women down and you don't know how to come out of that and of course do something and be successful. So when we come back we'll be dealing with that as well, so you don't want to miss. Stay put. All right, welcome back. This is an empowered woman right over there, and we encourage all the women today that you need to be empowered. And of course through you know, you've had so many stories from Monica, you have beat it, of course, Nashipai, amazing ladies to be with. We had fun during break time, you know, discussing about empowerment and stuff. So like we said, if you have any question, feel free. The number is 21144. We don't have too much time. We need to end the show like in less than 10 minutes. But I know time really flies. But we have a couple of questions here. But Monica, you were to answer someone who said 2 days akishapata dozi na disappear. Doesn't know where the money goes to. So, and then another one says, hi, I'm Helen, 39 years, and I'm a business lady. Right now, my business is down, and I need money to add stock. Please help me how to get the money for youth. Okay, we'll discuss about that. And then another one says, you ladies are motivating me. I'm above 45 and interested in comedies and acting. I'm now charged to start my talent instead of staying idle. Wow, that's the way to go. And then another one says, hi, I'm Maggie from Ruaka. Wow, what an inspiring show. Good job, and I admire that lady in red. Good day. Okay. Hey, role model. All right. Yeah. All right. And then another one says, hi, I'm Lighton from Athi River. I'm really inspired by today's topic. It has touched my heart. Good day all, cause the sky is the limit. All right. And then another one says, I believe women are the best planners. What about a man who doesn't listen to you? Okay, the lady in red, can you answer that?
A man who doesn't listen to you. I'd say we had a discussion about inferiority complex some time back. And we mentioned that you're the one who knows your man. You're the one who knows how you met. You're the one who knows when he's happy. You're the one who knows when he's sad. It's all about timing. If you know when you cook for him chapati, ndiye anasikizaga kila kitu, do that. So I'd say it's basically timing. Timing. Yes. So wewe jua tu saa zenye he's so happy, or when he's good at listening, when he's down nini, just the right timing, and he'll listen to you. Yes.
Use your feminine mystique.
Yes.
There was a guest who said that women, you need to use your feminine
Kwanza he's your
mystique.
husband, you have all the rights
to make him listen to you. Okay, so like you said, timing is very important. Okay, so can we check to the one who said nikipata money 2 days gone?
Okay, if I was her, I would, nikipata do, so your salary imeingia, I would open a fixed account. Ile when I receive money, immediately I transfer to fixed account.
Okay.
Fixed account, I tolewangi hivyo. And with time, that money you can start with business if you want to start business. But you have to take a step. Don't say that, nitafanya hivyo. Do it from this month, end of this month, and do it. That's how you take risks. So ukisema I'll take it like next month, it can't work. Just start with this month and then it will work.
Just to add on that, pia anafaa kuprioritize. Alafu wafind addiction yake ni nini? Maybe she's a shopper.
Yeah.
You know, the people get money and they shop.
And they shop like no
you shop
business.
for shoes, you have like 120 pairs and not even wearing them. So let her prioritize and budget. Yes.
And still on the same, this girl just needs to get accountable. When you cannot be accountable on your own, you can pick on someone to check on you.
That's true.
Someone to check on you. Like, this is my weakness, this is my problem. When I get money in 2 days, I don't have it, I'm back to where I was. I don't even look like I earn any money. So I want to make you my accountability partner. Please check on me.
Someone
This is the money I have.
not
Yes,
just
someone you can trust.
People out there not
Someone, you know, money issues are too hot, my friend. They can burn you without fire. Money can burn without fire. So you'll get somebody to walk along with you in that journey, because that is your challenge. Pick up a friend you can trust and let them walk along with you. Tell them, my salary is 10,000. Keep for me this 10,000 and don't give it to me until this date. And you help me manage the rest.
Yeah, like my sister does that. She gives me her ATM, be a budget for me. Nafanya shopping ya hii na hii na hii, because she's a spender. And I hope she's not watching me. Yeah, so just get someone close to you, someone that you can trust.
Okay. All right, but can you talk about Benika briefly, because we need to end the show in like 2 minutes time.
Oh,
so can you talk about it in a minute?
Okay.
Okay. I know that's short, but yeah.
It's okay. Benika is a company that deals with medical supplies and consumables. What we basically do is we import and sell, and most of our clients are the hospitals and the universities, because we sell stuff like you didn't want to hear.
Fingers crossed.
A fridge for bodies, dead bodies.
Okay.
Yeah, such like things are the ones you sell. So those we have to import and then sell locally. My husband and I are the ones who run it. It's based at International Lighthouse, and we have clients, and most of our clients are not individuals, they're institutions. And it gets so busy. Most of the work is not physical per se. Most of our work is you're always on the net. You're always working on the screen. And that is why I said that anything is possible for any woman who
Was it
wants
easy to start a business?
It was very, very difficult. It took a big risk, you know. You go into something
Risk-taking.
You have to take a risk if you really want to make it outside there. But for as long as you're comfortable, seated where you are, you may never stand out.
That's true.
You may never stand out and make a move until that day you say, I have seen so-and-so do this. I can as well. That day you wake up and do it, it just happens for you. Of course, you'll find milestones, you'll find challenges. There are enough mountains. You will fall and rise. But every person who is determined must always rise whenever they fall. You know, you can't sleep on the mud when you fall there. When falling is, it's inevitable. You will fall, you will slip, you will slide. But you must make up your mind.
And
when I
stand
fall,
up and
that is the
move on.
place I am going. You see, like the story of Joseph. Joseph was told about what he would become in the many years to come. But there was a prison, there was the pit, you know, there was the Potiphar's wife, but he was focused, he knew every day where he was going. So until he got there, he was not going to settle on anything and just give up. So anytime you know, he would remember the dream and say, was there Potiphar's wife on the dream? No. Did God say I'm going to die in the pit? No. Did God say I will be killed in the prison? No. So he always got himself out somehow, and he pursued. And all, of course, with God, nothing is impossible.
Can I take that as your word of advice?
Oh,
Because we
yes.
need to end the show.
Oh,
Okay,
yes.
all right. Monica, I know you're looking at me like, Simtogeze 10 minutes. on the weekend. I know.
I'm an inspirer. I like inspiring people.
I know. Okay, we'll get another forum for you, I promise.
Thank you.
Okay.
I promise I'll be there.
Promise. Okay, so can we get you, words of advice for today?
The word of advice for today, women, let's be role models of the society. As in, let man's cash be our bonuses. Let's work hard, fight, and that's life. Life will go on. We should work hard, women. We should work hard.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks, Monica. Nashiba.
Women, doesn't matter where you come from or what you've gone through. Maybe some of us have gone through so much. Some we can't even say on screen. But if you can dream it, you can make it. Be focused, know what is driving you. Keep praying, trust in God. The Bible tells us that God has given us promises, but he didn't say it will be easy.
Yeah.
What he does, give us the grace to move on. So be focused.
Okay,
Yes.
focus. Okay, Sabina.
Be focused and also have a purpose in life. As a woman, you will make it. Have a good day.
All right, so thank you so much, ladies. It was fun. I know time will go short, but we'll do something about it next time. I promise. Okay, but next time, kuja mapema. Okay, all right. All right, so thank you so much, everybody, for your time. I will just relate what we've said today with the story of Moses, where, yes, God wanted to send him, but he asked him, what do you have? And Moses showed God, I have this rod. And of course, God used that rod to deliver the Israelites from the Egyptians. So as a lady, make sure that you have something so that when you present that something to someone, someone can be like, yes, you can do something. So it's all about just have that vision, dream big, like we said today, and most of all, take risks. Do not be afraid of failures and all that, but of course, it will not be easy, but you will make it. That is what we're saying today. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for your SMSs, for your comments, and of course, for just being there and participating in our daily discussion. So have yourselves a blessed weekend. We'll see you next week. Stay safe. Bye-bye.